We're 2 nights away. I know, doesn't feel like it. New Year's Eve. Culinary mixologist Jeremy Parsons joins us with some festive cocktails and a couple of tasty dishes for the big night. Hey, pal, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you doing, Sam?
Good, man. Well, like, this got to be weird for you. What are you normally doing on New Year's? Hosting some sort of event with a bunch of people, right?
I usually have a ton of different events going on, a dinner party at the house, and yeah, it's going to be my wife, 2 dogs, and me.
Nice. And a whole table full of fun, as I see.
Full of fun, lots of cocktails, so it'll be a great night nonetheless. But yeah, it's a little bit different this year.
Okay, what do you got for ideas for people?
For sure. So for New Year's Eve, everybody likes to do a really cool dessert. I've got a super fast one. It's called a dessert timpano. Basically, you take some puff pastry, you let it fall into a ramekin, a baking ramekin, and you're just adding layers of like your favorite dessert ingredients. So we've got like a little bit of banana, some chocolate chips, and then I'm gonna put in some ladyfingers. This is actually the key to the whole thing, because no matter what you're ladyfingers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so I like to dip them into a pistachio liqueur from Bottega. It tastes awesome. Plus, it gives a really nice color. And this is sort of like the stabilizing layer. And then adding in a couple of strawberries. And again, you can do blueberries, raspberries, whatever you want. But you do need that sort of cakey middle in the center to be able to hold it together. So I've just got a little bit of this, a little bit of white chocolate. You fold it all up, and guess what? You're done. Pop it in the oven for 20 minutes at 420, and it winds up looking like this beautiful flaky guy right there.
You kind of cut it in half, like you would that's a shareable item with your wife or kids?
Item unless you want to go for like a 20K run the next day.
Who's doing that on New Year's Day?
Certainly not me.
Yeah, right? Okay, what else you got?
So I'm going to pair it up with a really cool cocktail. So always using cold ingredients. Again, doing the pistachio, and then you can either do eggnog or chocolate milk, and it layers perfectly on top. This is just a really nice after-dinner drink. And then adding, and if you got up and went, a little bit of espresso liqueur on top to really get things going. And then, of course, leading into the morning, nobody really likes to cook that much. So these are little sous vide egg bites that you actually just bake. So I've got them in little martini glasses. And again, put together your favorite like quiche ingredients, pop it into a muffin tin, in the oven, again, 410 for 20 minutes, and they come out perfect every time. Did
you put any like a bacon or anything you could around those?
I did. So what I liked, you know me very well. I actually, instead of spraying olive oil on the pan, I took a piece of pancetta that I warmed up just a little bit, so it's Italian bacon, and used the renderings from the bacon in the pan, so you get that smoky flavor without the actual bacon itself. Everything else.
You could leave the bacon in there too, couldn't you? Because then it could be the cup for the egg.
Absolutely, and it tastes amazing. Make sure that all the ingredients have been sauteed or cooked before you put them in, because the egg doesn't take that long to cook.
Listen, hey, great seeing you. Happy New Year. I know it's been tough. It's been tough year for all of us, but especially for somebody like yourself who hosts events for a living with a lot of people around.
That's okay. 2021 is going to be incredible.
Yeah, so I think that's a good attitude. Are you celebrating? You're starting right now. What do you got there?
I've got a little bit of champagne, so I'm going to do a toast to you.
Okay, toast. Oh, nice. I always like it when you're in the studio better and we're toasting together, pal. But
I always like that. It's always better to have a little sip with somebody you know versus just sitting with my dog staring at me going, what are you doing up there?
Hey, man, Jared, good seeing you. Happy New Year, okay? We always love having you on the show. We look forward to many more appearances in 2021, dude.
Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you're all safe, happy, and healthy.